Welcome to Hooked on Linux. I've been excited about this for a while. I've been looking at Mageia for a few weeks, and I'm going to tell you I like this. So, without any further ado, welcome to Mageia. Mageia, the Greek word for magic, sorcery, that kind of crazy stuff. You'll see as we go into this, it really is kind of magical looking, magical feeling, and Mageia is a very calm and relaxing place to be. So let's have a look at here. So welcome to Mageia Linux. We're going to guide you through some important steps and help you with configuration of your newly installed system. So the Mageia official repositories contain core, which are the free and open source packages, non-free, which are closed programs, and those are things like proprietary drivers and non-free drivers and Wi-Fi cards, stuff like that. Tainted. These packages, for example, audio and video codecs needed for certain multimedia files or commercial DVDs, may infringe on patent or copyright laws within certain countries. And then there's backports, which include new versions of packages and new packages that do not meet the updates policy. So they put a note here, if you've enabled the online repositories during installation, some media sources should be already installed. Otherwise, you can now configure those online repositories. If this computer will have access to the internet, you can delete the local entry from the list of repositories. Okay. In the update section, how Mageia manages updates. And Mageia provides software which may be updated in order to fix bugs, security issues, all that kind of stuff. And you can check your system updates anytime you want. MCC, the Mageia Control Center, also known as DRACConf, is a set of tools to help you configure your system. Software management, hardware, network, internet, system, and let's have a look at that right now. The Mageia Control Center. Other Linux systems will call this system settings, administration controls, all different kinds of stuff. So here, Software Manager, you can install and remove software, update your system, configure media sources, and update the frequency. So install and remove software is here. In Software Management. And it's broken down like this now. So here we can look at all of the software that you have. And all the packages that go with it. Now there's an upside and a downside to this. The downside is that if you don't know what your package that you want is called, then you're searching and searching and searching to find it. And then hardware. You can manage your hardware. Sound configuration is here. So's the rest of your hardware. 3D desktop, different things. Set up your scanner. Set up a UPS for power monitoring. Set up the keyboard layout, the mouse, printers, all that different kind of stuff. And it's here. Network and internet, all of your internet settings and network settings here. Then there's network sharing, your local disks, your security, and your boots. Right, so that is our control center. Now we can go to install software here. With Mageia, you can find the software in the media repositories. Mageia users simply access the media via one of the software managers, RPM Drake or DNF Dragora. The next slide shows a small selection of popular applications, any of which may be installed to this point. And you can find more of a list of applications on Wiki. So let's go to applications. There's a small selection of popular applications, any of which may be installed or launched from this point. So here on the featured, we have, and this is just out of the box. This is what I got out of the box. And then games, none of them are installed. So here we got Steam, which is the client. Anybody who plays games with Linux is probably familiar with Steam. I haven't used it. And there's some games here as well. Internet. None of these are installed here. Pigeon, Instamiss. Does anybody use Pigeon? I'm asking for a friend here. I've not used it. I don't know how to use it. And I don't know who uses it. The problem I have with messaging clients on my desktop is that I have to be sitting at my desktop. My lifestyle doesn't seat me at my desktop. So here, let's see, Thunderbird Mail, Chromium, right? I could install them at any time. Your video is here, and video players and audio, and Office, and graphics. So this is a very quick and easy way to get started. So as soon as your machine starts up, you can say, hey, I can just get all this done and installed, and that's it. And you're ready to go. Congratulations, you're now running Mageia 9. You're using Linux kernel 6.4.9 desktop 4. There we go. System architecture is 64-bit. You're now using the desktop KDE Plasma. Your user ID is 1000. You're connected to a network through this system. Excellent stuff. And for more information, you can find support, documentation, and community. So that was our welcome screen. Congratulations. So when you're looking at the desktop, it's very similar to any other KDE Plasma desktop, and it works smoothly and easily. And what I really liked about Mageia is how intuitive it was. You can just go in, click on something, bring it up, and it just starts. So Mageia is intuitive, and it's just like magic. Things just work. Not so sure I would trade up Linux Mint for Mageia, but Mageia is a good runner. So if you stumble across it and you like it, just give it a whirl, give it a try. Anyway, that's all I got to say about Mageia Linux. If you found this interesting, or if you found it informative, please give me a like, a thumbs up, send me your comments. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.